Hello everybody, it's Ben here. I am now about to show you my top 10. I would just like to give you advanced warning. We had difficulties with the camera, so the picture is subpar to say the least, but I did it with my son and he's going out tomorrow, so we haven't really had a chance to refilm. So we just thought we'd show you what we'd done. You get the gist, you get the top 10, and that's all that matters, right? Please enjoy. Hello everybody and welcome to our end of year top 10 Transformers. Now I'm doing this on this channel. I'll also be doing the top 10 bootleg or knockoff Transformers over on the Ben's KO Lectables channel. We've had a little chat, haven't we, about what's been released this year, and you may not all agree with our top 10, but this is personally what we think has kind of been the highlights of the year Transformer-wise. First up, in at number 10, we have the Leader Class Blackout figure. I absolutely adored this figure up until Wei Zhang did their oversized version. And this one kind of became a little bit redundant, but the design is nice. It looks like he is from the movie. It's a good all-round figure, and it was kind of a game changer for Hasbro, in my opinion. It's a good, solid piece, and they hold the value pretty well. They're still pretty expensive on the first-hand market. In at number 9, we have a Takara Masterpiece figure. We have Sunstreaker. Really nice figure. We already had various third parties giving us their takes on the character, and Takara have really tried to hit that animation vibe on the head. I love what they're doing with their Masterpiece figures at the moment, although the price does seem to be getting more and more expensive. Sunstreaker wasn't too bad. He was a little bit more expensive than some of the other car Transformers, but with the likes of their Masterpiece Optimus Prime coming out as well, being like over £300, that's a lot of money to fork out on somebody that's going to be standing on a shelf. So great posability, good all-round look and feel. Engineering wise, at least, he definitely deserves his spot in our top 10. In at number 8, slightly cheating here, Zija Toys Bruticus. We're kind of counting him as one figure. I think some of the parts were released in 2017, I think. I'd have to go back and check through the videos, but we completed him in 2018. We were thinking about putting the Unique Toys one in, but we think just the size, heft, bulk, and the fact that our friend John, his took a shelf dive, hit the floor and survived. So that in itself is merit alone to get a very good spot in our top 10. Now I'll put it on the table and hope that we don't knock it over.
And break something.
Yeah. Right, in at... I'm going to try and... in at number 7, Flip Out. X-Transbots take on their Stunticons. Gorgeous figure. Fantastic design, amazing head sculpt. I know DX9 releasing their take on Breakdown, and it looks good, but this, I think it looks insane. They've done a very nice job with the engineering. It's a good, solid piece, and even better than their first Stunticon. I really am very excited to complete their set. I've seen the teased pictures of Menasor online, and he should, I believe, be the same size as Bruticus as well, so it'll be really nice to have some more giant combining Decepticons, and then you'll just take something else and put it on display. Next up is our second entry in the Movieverse. We have the Dream Factory Bonecrusher. Now, this is an odd one. Dream Factory are renowned for being a KO company, the kind that improves on an existing mold. This is I don't want to say it's a KO, because there was a Voyager, or was it a Deluxe, originally back in 2007 of this character, but they've really improved it, and I was kind of blown away when I got this out. Its vehicle mode is fantastic. I actually have a second one now displayed up on my display in vehicle mode. Some of the Movieverse figures that I've taken a liking to, like Bonecrusher and Megatron, I tend to, if I can afford to, get a second one just to have in vehicle mode and in robot mode, and it helps the comparisons as well. I don't have to keep transforming them. But he's a good solid figure, isn't he? And we've got rubber tyres, and he looks amazing. I love the fact that Takara and Hasbro are now giving us a Studio Series 1, but to be honest with you, I don't think it holds a torch to this guy. I think that Dream Factory have really kind of outdone themselves. Right, now that we've got those out of the way, we can actually see MP41 Dinobots. I loved Beast Wars, absolutely adored it. These, again though, the downside to the Dinobot, Prime, Cheetor, and Megatron, they're all very expensive. The price is going up and up and up. I know Megatron's going to be substantially bigger, but at the same time, it's a very select audience, and I worry that Takara are going to be kind of outpricing themselves. But Dinobot's got a great sculpt. It's a very fun transformation. It's very clean. Everything tidies up really nicely, and he's just one of my favourite characters growing up. I'm an 80s kid, and this was in the 90s, and it was kind of prime for me, and I think he's bloody awesome. We have a very last minute entry. This is superb. This is the Saurus from Planet X. I think he's brilliant. He is a very solid figure. He looks the part. He's got a great kind of mix of animation and toy in about him. Some people didn't like the legs on the back when he was in his bot mode, which is understandable. He does have a kind of strange looking chicken head. They are releasing G1 style head for this, and I believe it's a G1 style head for the bots and some different wings, I think. But I love these big Energon wings. I mean, they're massive, aren't they? Absolutely massive.
White and blue go together.
Yeah, they do. They do go really well. It just looks the part, and they are doing a Star Saber as well. They've shown pictures online of their Star Saber. So I will be able to replace my Masterpiece Star Saber, because I love the kind of aesthetic that they've gone for here. Wasn't sure I was going to like it as much as I did, but I can't fault it. It is exceptionally well made and rightfully has a place in my top 10. In at number 3, we have yet another dragon. This time it is the Megatron from Perfect Effects. It's their Beast Wars. Is it Beast Wars 2 or Beast Wars Neo, whatever it was? It's their take on Megatron. Again, love the translucent wings. The build quality on this is good. To be honest with you, I think the Planet X build quality is superior to this, but the engineering is fantastic, and the overall look and feel of this guy is a real good piece. Love the sculpt on it. Love the fact you can bring the tail all the way through to the front.
Just move.
Yeah, let's move that down. And also love the fact that the voice actor that did Megatron also voiced the dragon in Teen Titans, where they went to the alternative reality, and there was a huge dragon that was playing a keyboard. And
he loves that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I love the fact that I got him to voice it as well. But again, great piece. We've got the Optimus or somewhere up here, and they look fantastic together. You can't have one without the other. In at number 2, it's our third movie bot in the top 10. It is Unique Toys Challenger. Now I know he's had a reissue with slightly different paint, and I think it is a definitive Optimus Prime. I liked Elsid from Alien Attack, but this guy just knocked the socks off him. The Toy World one does look really nice. Is Toy World still going to release it, or has it gone back to Black Mamba? I don't know who's going to be doing it, but I know that it really does look nice, so we'll just have to wait and see what the build quality's like. But this guy tidies up really nicely. They done an amazing job with their lockdown, and they've carried it on to their prime. I know they're going to release their Megatron soon as well, and again, that looks to be mind-blowing how they can fold things away. But if you're looking for a definitive movie prime from the Last Night or even Age of Extinction, and then I think this could be the one for you. And last but not least, in at number 1, I never thought I would have a TFC figure in at number 1. They've always done good figures, but never thought they'd come in at number 1 in my top 10. But their Tactical Commando, or Tactile Commando, or Titical, I think he was called on the box. Their Optimus Prime, based on the G.I. Joe Rolling Thunder, is superb. You said how heavy it was, didn't you? And just, it's just a lump. But the build quality is second to none. I am convinced that they share a factory with the new Planet X stuff as well, because it feels so similar. It is an exceptional piece. If you're an Optimus Prime fan, I highly recommend it. Even those of you who like your G.I. Joes, I know the green variant of this is due out next month, I believe. Highly recommended. And I would like to just give a couple of honourable mentions. There was the Fans Hobby trailer set for their G2 Primes that came out this year, but it's kind of more of an accessory with a figure that was already released. And also the Gigapower Gravita, chrome repaint of the metallic Gravita. So although it was new to this year, I kind of didn't count that because it was a repaint along the same sort of lines as the Fans Hobby Prime as well. Their Power Master Prime, they've done it in the shattered glass colours. Exceptional piece, fantastic, my favourite of the 3, but it was still a repaint. But this was our top 10. We went through all of the videos, and some figures got like more likes than some of these did, like Elsid, for example. But this is our personal top 10. We will be doing the KO one. There was some amazing bootleg figures this year. It was kind of the year of the bootleg, especially with all the controversy going on about some of the companies being taken to court by Hasbro. This was back in 2017 that they kind of raided their factories. But we've had a heck of a lot of oversized bootlegs released in 2018, so as much as people are saying it's the end of them, I can't help but think that it's business as usual. Thank you all for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe. I'd include a link to both our KO channel and to Sammy's Sammy.com channel as well if you want to check that out. Until next time, from myself and Sammy, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Him down. Dinobots is